Hello and welcome to Japan Lyric Room.
On this program, we take the time to carefully savor the lyrics of Japanese songs, delivering easy-to-understand explanations of the meaning embedded in those phrases and the unique cultural contexts of Japan.
Today we are taking a closer look at a track that has captured the attention of listeners all over the world. It's Haruka Kanata by Asian Kung Fu Generation.
And even if you think you don't know the band name, you almost definitely know this song if you were watching anime in the early 2000s.
That's right, because this track achieved massive recognition both in Japan and internationally as the second opening theme for the TV anime Naruto.
This is an iconic opening. The song is defined by this blistering speed and this really aggressive forward momentum.
Exactly. But beneath that incredible tempo, the lyrics are, well, they're fiercely passionate.
They really are.
So today we're going to focus on 4 core phrases from the song to explore how the Japanese language captures these universal themes of, relentless pursuit, internal struggle.
And that idea of a radical reversal of fortune. I think that's a perfect way to frame this. The reason this song works so well beyond just being an anime theme is because of that intense internal fire.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
Well, the lyrics are constantly addressing this entity called Kimi, the Japanese word for you.
Right.
But what's so brilliant here is the duality of that you. It could be a specific person, a goal,
Right.
but it also works as an internal reflection. It's pointing to your striving self, your own ideal future.
So it's both external and internal.
Precisely. And because of that, Haruka Kanata becomes this universal fight song that pushes you forward no matter what you're actually fighting for.
Okay, let's unpack this then, starting right at the top with the title, Haruka Kanata. Just hearing those 2 words together, it immediately gives you this feeling of intense separation and distance.
Absolutely. Let's break down the components. First, you have Haruka.
Which means far.
Right, but it emphasizes extreme distance. It's not just far away. It really denotes a profound separation, physical, maybe temporal, or even emotional. The goal is incredibly remote.
And then there's Kanata.
Yes, Kanata, which is the space beyond your vision. It's like the horizon, the place you haven't reached yet. So it's a natural symbol for an unrealized future, some kind of ideal.
So when you put them together, Haruka Kanata it's more than just far, far away.
It's so much more. It's an almost intimidating phrase. It strongly expresses a destination that is incredibly difficult to reach. But, and this is the key part, it's a place the speaker feels an absolute compulsion to chase. A place they simply cannot help but aim for.
So the song acknowledges the difficulty right from the title. It isn't promising an easy path.
No, not at all. It's promising an essential struggle. And the very first action of the song has to match that scale of difficulty.
Which brings us to our first core phrase. This is the one that really kicks off all the action and defines the song's incredible energy.
It's all about commitment.
The opening lines are,
I step on the accelerator. There's no room for tactics or games.
I step on the accelerator.
Yeah, and the Japanese here is really important. It isn't some poetic metaphor. It's a direct, almost visceral action. It's a physical commitment to moving forward. The speed of the song itself mirrors this. Action comes before thought. You just move.
But I'm curious about the second part. There's no room for tactics or games. I mean, if you're chasing such a huge goal, shouldn't there be some calculation? Doesn't that just sound reckless?
That's a fair point, but in this context, it's about prioritizing intensity over self-preservation. Abandoning tactics, or kakihiki, means abandoning risk assessment, that fear of failure, the whole idea of playing it safe.
So it's a pure commitment to movement, regardless of the odds.
Exactly, and that focus on action before thought is what gives the track its defining shishikan. That intense, unstoppable feeling of just rushing forward. It's like saying, I might fail, but I will not slow down.
Wow. Okay. So if the first phrase is about pure action, the second one is about the ultimate payoff, the justification for all that recklessness.
Yes, and this is where the commitment gets truly intense.
The next phrase is,
in the end, I'll force it through. If I succeed, everything balances out.
force it through.
Yeah, Nijikomu, to force it through or even to jam it in implies that normal methods are just not enough. The situation demands sheer resolve, sheer force to seize the outcome. It's the ultimate make-it-happen mentality.
And I find that concept of sashihiki zero or zero balance just fascinating. It's not about passively accepting your failures.
No, it's about total reversal,
Yeah.
a radical form of redemption.
Right.
Think about it from the listener's perspective. You're facing setback after setback. The losses pile up, the balance sheet looks terrible.
We've all been there.
Right. But this lyric suggests this incredible, powerful belief. No matter how many failures you have, no matter the disadvantages, one final, definitive success can wipe the entire slate clean.
It brings you back to zero.
It brings you back to zero. The entire painful process is validated and, in a way, absolved by that one successful arrival.
That puts a huge amount of pressure on that one future success. It gives the current moment this almost existential momentum.
Precisely. It turns the struggle from just a continuous grain into a necessary investment, one that you know will be fully reimbursed when you reach the goal.
So we focus a lot on this outward action and firm resolve, but the energy shifts a bit in the bridge. It becomes more human, more emotional.
Yeah, it does.
And our third phrase introduces that vulnerability.
If you gently open your heart and then pull it close.
Gently open your heart.
Soto Hirai. It suggests great caution. I mean, when you open your heart, you're accepting the possibility of being hurt. It shows the delicacy that's required when you approach a person, or even a vulnerable ideal.
But that gentleness is immediately followed by pull it close tightly.
Right. And that isn't necessarily a physical action. It's more of a universal psychological desire. You know, to aggressively close the mental distance between yourself and that ideal or that person.
So it captures the coexistence of what? Gentleness and desperation.
Yasashisa to hisisa. Exactly. The speaker knows they have to approach this goal, this Kimi, with care, but their emotional need is so overwhelming that it just overrides that caution with this tight, desperate pull.
That makes it so much more relatable. It acknowledges that human need for connection.
And that desperation leads directly into the final, and I think most honest, description of the journey itself.
This is where the song finally admits that this whole process is draining and far from perfect. Phrase 4 really encapsulates that urgent, draining effort. This is the sound of honest, unglamorous work.
This is maybe the most critical line for anyone listening who's struggling. Here's the full English context. Rushing through life, squeezing out everything I have. Even if my legs stumble, I'm still moving forward. If it's not you, it has no meaning.
Rushing through life, squeezing out everything.
Iki yasoide and shibori tote. These words inherently suggest a lack of ease. They're driven by anxiety, by impatience. You are constantly depleted, always running on empty.
If the song just ended there, it would be a story about burnout. But the key turning point is Mochireru ashi dakedo mayori. Even if my legs stumble, I'm still moving forward.
Yes.
That is such a powerful realization that progress doesn't require perfection. It doesn't matter if you trip or if your performance is messy. The only thing that matters is that one honest measure. Are you further along than you were before?
It's a tangible, achievable metric for advancement. It completely rejects that pressure for immediate perfection.
And that leads us perfectly back to Kimi.
It does. The final declaration just seals the entire theme. Kimi janai nariemi wanai.
If it's not you, it has no meaning.
Exactly. And this is what elevates the song beyond simple romance. That Kimi is the ultimate ideal, the necessary goal, the vision of the self you have to become. All the stumbling legs, all the desperation. It's all justified because that single goal is the only thing that gives any of it meaning.
So to bring it all together, the song Haruka Kanata isn't about an easy path to success at all. It's about acknowledging the struggle, the enormous distance, and the very real possibility of failure.
Right.
And yet it tells you to embrace that difficulty, to accept the messiness of your own stumbling legs, and to trust in that radical idea of the zero balance reversal.
The existence of that distant essential goal, that Kimi, is what justifies every single strenuous step.
And I think that robust framework is why this song resonates so deeply with anyone who's ever chased a difficult dream.
Absolutely. That belief structure is the ultimate motivation.
Yeah.
And it raises an important question, I think, for you, the listener, to consider. Given this level of commitment, how does acknowledging the possibility of stumbling legs, that honest admission of imperfection, how does that actually provide a more reliable, more sustainable motivation than trying to achieve some impossible immediate perfection?
That's a great thought to leave people with.
The strength comes from knowing that progress, however messy it is still enough.
Thank you so much for listening to our discussion today.
We pick up various Japanese songs and update detailed commentary and analysis on our website.
If you want to savor the lyrics even more deeply, please check out the link to our website in the description below.
And if you enjoyed this program, please be sure to subscribe and follow our channel. It really helps us out.
We'd also love to hear from you. If you have any feedback or requests for songs you'd like us to look at, please let us know in the comments.
We do read them.
Until next time, this was Japan Lyric Room.